Hey, what's up? My name is Seb.web and thanks for watching. In this quick video I'm going to show you how to install one of our pre-made demos that we have created specially for the Flatsome Theme and WooCommerce. So maybe you're a professional working with the Flatsome Theme, or maybe you're running a web shop, or you're starting off with your web shop e-commerce journey. Either way, you can use our pre-made designs to kickstart your project. So if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to go into the description below to visit flatsomedemos.com. So either you purchase one of our demos or maybe the all access pass, you will get access to our app environment where you can find our library collection, and then you click on one of them and then you can see we have 3 easy steps to kickstart your project. So let's dive in. I have a clean installation of Flatsome, nothing fancy. I haven't set up anything. And this is the best way to start off. So what you do is you open up one of our demos. Here you can see 3 easy steps. And the first step is to import the theme options. You need to go to WordPress on the back end, then go to Flatsome, Advanced. And here you can find at the backup and import section a way to import the theme options. And these are all important styling settings and layout settings that will save you a lot of time. However, when you already have an existing installation, make sure to save this raw data somewhere so you can always go back in time. But for now, since this is a clean installation, I will just delete it, paste the new code in, click on Import Options, click on OK. And just to make sure, I always click on Save All Changes. And now when I visit the page, you can see it's looking already a little bit more like the Adele demo that I tried to install. So I always like to open up my preview demo as well, because this is what I try to replicate, of course. So next step is to add the custom CSS. So what I would do is I will copy the custom CSS. And there are multiple ways to add custom CSS. You can even work with a plugin, but the most easiest way is to go to Flatsome, Advanced, go to the custom CSS section, and make sure to paste it into all screens, not only for tablet and mobile, because my CSS is needed for all those devices. If you have a little bit of experience, it's easy to modify the CSS. You can of course also work with ChatGPT just to help you out. But for now, I will just leave it as it is. Scroll all the way down, click on Save All Changes. And now we can go to the next step, which is step 3, and that is importing the XML file. The XML file, once you have downloaded it, let me just delete this so I know which file I need to use. This is the XML file, and for your understanding, it contains the pages, some sample posts, UX blocks, and UX templates. And I will show you that shortly. So going back to my installation, I go to Tools, click on Import, and I'm using the default import functionality of WordPress. Here you can see WordPress Run Importer. And if you haven't installed the importer plugin, you need to probably first click on Install Import. Then you can choose your file, select your XML file, and then click on Upload File and Import. Make sure to select your own admin user and disable both these 2 checkboxes, because I don't want to import any attachments, no media files, and I don't want to relink every URL. This means that we are not importing any photos, images, icons, or any media library content related. However, we did have hardcode links, so you will see some images, but to make sure you don't have any images from the actual demo imported in your setup. That gives you a clean library to work with. And of course, you need to replace your images over time. So now it says all done. And as you can see, it has been imported. So we can go to the next step. Let me just refresh this. And you can see it looks already a little bit better. However, I first need to assign the home page. And if you're familiar with WordPress, you need to know that you need to go to Settings, Reading, and then set up your static page and select Adele Home. And now you can see that all these pages have the actual name of the demo inside. And the reason why I have that is that maybe you want to combine certain demos. Maybe if you import Bucky as a demo as well, you want to combine certain pages from that demo. That is easily to be done. And then you can just choose in between like Bucky Home and Adele Home. So I hope that makes sense. But now I would just select Adele Home. And of course you need to change all those titles and the permalinks just to make sure it is a clean setup. But for now I will just select Adele Home, go back, and then I will refresh my page. And then you can see it looks already much better. I've already imported actual products, so there are some WooCommerce dummy products that you can see here. And now my homepage has been set up. So next thing, and as you can see, this is one of the most important things that my customers don't try. Well, they reach out to me and they say, "Hey Seb, why are these dots appearing? It feels like there's something wrong with my setup." The only reason why you're seeing this is because you haven't set up a menu. And in this demo preview, you can see I only have one menu set up. Some other demos contains like a top menu, a main menu, a secondary menu, and sometimes even a vertical menu. So you need to test it out a little bit to see what works. But to do this, go to Appearance, Menus, and then create your first menu. I will just call this Main Menu, and I need to select the display location to Main Menu for now. If I also want to have a footer menu, I can do that as well. But for now, I'm just going to add in those 4 items. So I'm just going to go add a shop. So I'm not sure if I have shop inside. No. So sometimes what I also I'm not doing, especially for the WooCommerce demos, is I'm not installing or importing like the basic default WooCommerce pages. If you're missing that, make sure to go to WooCommerce, go to status. So that means like shop, checkout, cart, my account. And then you can go to tools, and maybe over time this has been changed to WooCommerce, but you can find here a option, create default WooCommerce pages, if you're missing that. So now when I click on that and I go to pages, I can see that there's a cart page, a checkout, my account, and it will probably be added in your preferable language. Now I can go to menus again, have my main menus created. And like I said, I'm just going to add a shop page. That is my first page that I try to recreate. Now you can see that in many of our demos, we have also very nice looking drop-down menus. So we have created within the UX block section, again with the nice name of Adele, so you can recognize and again combine other demos. You can see custom drop-down info, custom drop-down shop. So when I open that up within my UX builder, this is the design. And in Flatsome, there are a few options. You can go for full width, meaning a full width drop-down, but you can also have like a smaller drop-down, and you need to play around with the settings just to make it look the best way for your setup. But for now, I'm just going to replicate this full width menu. So going back to my main menu settings, opening this up, here I have the Flatsome menu items options. I'm going to select full width. I'm going to select the UX block shop, and then I'm going to click on save. So now what happens, you can see these dots still here, but when I refresh, you can see the button shop has been added. That's how easy it is just to add that menu item. So I'm not going to do all of them, but I'm going to show you this one as well, because this has like a custom width. So let me just add in a regular link that doesn't do much. I'm just going to say this is more. And then I'm going to open it up again, set the design to a custom size. And I think 700 just will do, 700 pixels. Selecting the UX block, setting the info menu, clicking on save. And now when I refresh, you can see the more has been added. And that's how easy you can add also this custom dropdown with a fixed width. So the logo won't be imported, so you need to set up your own logo, of course. And next thing that I want to show you is a very nice feature where you can use UX templates just to add in a page right away. So what you need to do is, let's say I'm going to create a new page. And this is, for example, a coming soon page. Clicking on publish. And regarding if you have the Gutenberg editor enabled, you will see this preview, but you can click on edit with UX Builder. And when you don't have any items within your setup, you can click on custom, and here you can just select easy one of the templates that you can easily import. And if you already have stuff within your page, you don't see that. So you need to click on settings, clear content, everything is gone. And then you can reselect one of the custom elements and then select another the design that is related to this template. So that's how easy you can easily import certain page designs. Right, so one other thing that I would like to show you is that almost all our demos have the custom footer inside. That means I'm using UX blocks to manage your entire footer, which is great, which gives you a tremendous amount of customization possibilities. So to change this, to update this, make sure you're logged in, and then you get this little tooltip, and then you can open up the UX builder. There's also a different workaround by going to the UX block section, and then you need to search and find the custom footer. Select it, click on Edit with UX Builder, and then you can modify also this important information. So that's how easy it is to manage your custom footer. So last thing, you can already see that I'm showing some products, but if you don't see products in like product elements, you need to sometimes deselect or select products element, and then you need to deselect a product, and then it will be automatically loaded again. And you can play around again with these settings just to show the important products, or maybe products that are related to a certain category. So you need to know a little bit of Flatsome to work with the themes, but as you can see, we're doing this within 10 minutes, and then you can just easily modify your demo. So last thing that you're not seeing here, and many of our demos also contains a blog section like articles, and the post items are imported as well. However, I cannot get any featured image. So this is the nice page design for posts that you can just replicate and use and reuse. But the reason why you're not seeing any images is that there's no featured image setup. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a featured image here, media library, and I don't have any image ready just yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload one of the photos. Here we go. Set to featured image, click on save. And now what you will see is the actual image nicely in the background. And also on the homepage, you can see that the blog post will be loaded nicely. So that was one of the last things that I wanted to show you. Now you know how to install this. Whenever you purchase a demo, you can also purchase one of the other demos, and it will be automatically be available within your account. If you have any questions, make sure to reach out to by email. And looking forward to see your results. Please also share everything that you have created with our demos. Our clients and customers make really awesome stuff with it. So looking forward to see your result. All the best with your project, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.